Okay, lastly, we are going to do an example where the equation given to you is in standard form. So we need to move this to slope-intercept form. We do that by moving x. We're going to do the opposite of what's being done. 3x is positive, so it is being added, and we will subtract it to move it to the other side. Whatever you do on one side, you do to the other. So that cancels. We bring down the negative 4y. Make sure you don't leave off that negative. Greater than or equal to, bring down your negative 3x first. 12 is positive, so we bring down the plus 12. Then we divide by negative 4. When you hear yourself say divide by negative, it doesn't matter what number it is. Anytime you divide by a negative, remember it flips your sign. So have an alarm go off in your head that tells you, oh, hey, I have to flip that sign. So remember, you can put your reverse sign there to help you remember, hey, I need to flip that. So I'm going to have y, and instead of greater than or equal to, it will be less than or equal to. Do your double division, I heart algebra, so negative 3 divided by negative 4 is positive 3/4. Don't forget your x. 12 divided by negative 4 is negative 3. So now I have my inequality in slope-intercept form. My slope is 3/4. My y-intercept is negative 3. So what kind of line will I have according to my sign here? Because it's in less than or equal to, that means the line and the numbers on the line are included in the solution set. So this will be a solid line. And then we ask, where are we going to shade? And because it is less than or equal to, less than is below your line. Okay, so we start by graphing our y-intercept at negative 3. And then we will go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and right 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do that twice or more if you want. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can even go down and to the left, which is the same as the positive. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to draw a solid line, remember? A solid line through our points. Forgive me if it's not perfectly straight, as I'm not using a ruler. And I'm going to shade below the line. So my y-intercept is negative 3. Numbers that are less than that are below, in case you forget. And so your shading is down here. Now you have to choose a point within this. I always choose a point on one of the lines to make it a little bit easier. So I'm going to choose 7, 0. This point here, it's in the shading. So if it makes this inequality true, then we have shaded correctly. So we can plug it back in for y is less than or equal to 3/4 x minus 3. So for y, we'll plug in 0, and for x, we will plug in 7. So we end up with 0 is less than or equal to 21/4 minus 3. We have to make a common denominator here. The common denominator will be 4, so if I make this a 4, I have to multiply this by 4 and make that a 12. So 0 is less than or equal to 9/4. Is that right? 9, 10, 11. Yes, 9/4. Okay, so what is 9/4 as a mixed number? In case you're not good with fractions, it's going to be 2 and 1/4. Is 0 less than or equal to 2 and 1/4? Yes, it is. So our point in the shaded area is correct, which means we have shaded correctly.